Good morning, everyone. Welcome to part three of the book review for the book called The Gift of Rest. Put it closer right here so you guys can see it. There we go. By Senator Joe Lieberman, God rest his soul. The Book of Rest, The Gift of Rest, Rediscovering the Beauty of the Sabbath. For many people, for a lot of people, they treat Sunday as the Sabbath. For me, I treat Saturday as the Sabbath. Day is the seventh day of the week, if you look at the calendar very well. So, but this book is flat out amazing. I'm sorry that I didn't get to do it on Friday. It was busy for me, it was hectic. So, today, Monday, give you guys my final book review for this book, The Gift of Rest. And later this week, probably Thursday or Friday, I'll start part one reviewing a new book. So I want to read you guys a short part here from a chapter called Work, a Partnership with God. When we work, we become God's active partners in improving the world until we perfect it. There is great challenge, excitement, and joy in such work. That's why I believe that the Sabbath is a covenant, and so too is our work a partnership with the Holy One. Both the Sabbath and work are commandments and gifts from God, each reinforcing the other. The Sabbath and the 6 days of labor together give us the greatest gifts of all, the gifts of meaning, purpose, and destiny. Rest without work would be meaningless. Amen. Work without rest would be purposeless. But together, work and rest offer us the hope for a better life today and the destiny of ultimate redemption tomorrow. And for those of you who want to continue to practice Sabbath or want to start doing Sabbath, he gives many recommendations in this book, and I'm gonna read you guys a few of them here at the ending of this book. And this is a section called Simple Beginnings. Ask yourself, what mission are you fulfilling in your daily work? In what ways can you consider your job or your volunteer work an act of service or worship, whether to God or other human beings? If you turn off your computer, cell phone, or TV for the Sabbath, which is my number one simple beginnings suggestion to you, as you now prepare to power them up again, think about the fact that you can get by without them. Remember the feeling of liberation that came with seeing them go dark. Consider minimizing the place of electronic media in your life and the life of your family. Encourage your children to read books and play outside rather than crouch before a computer game. I will say this, me on Saturdays, I don't use my tablet, I don't use my phone, I don't use my computer. The TV, it's there, it's 50-50. I'm still working on that. I don't consume a lot of television, regardless, each and every single day. I try to read the Bible, read the Torah, the Talmud, and a lot of books that has to do with faith and Christianity. I try to read more of that on Saturdays, even though I read every single day. But when we're talking about Sabbath, the actual Saturday of the week, I don't use no electronics whatsoever. The TV, I'm still working on that. Yes, there are parts of the day. Okay, on Saturdays, I don't turn on the TV. And mind you, this is a person that wakes up sometimes at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I never set the alarm. The man above is the one that wakes me up. So I could wake up 2, 3 in the morning and I don't turn on the TV on Saturday until 8 a.m., 9 a.m., somewhere around there, sometimes 7 a.m. But again, I don't keep the TV on for the rest of the day on Saturday. I could turn it on at 7 or 8 a.m. and then I'll turn it off like at 10 or 11. It really depends on because when it's reading time, I definitely have the TV off. So, and also I don't live by myself. I live with my mom, my little sister, but I mostly spend my time in the living room watching TV with my mom, whether it's watching a synagogue live or listen to worship, Christian music, things of that nature. But in terms of phones, tablets, and computers, I never touch them. That's off limits. So my review for The Gift of Rest from 1 through 5, I give this a 4.8 out of 5 stars. Magnificent book. I highly recommend it. Sure, once again. God bless Senator Joe Lieberman. May God rest his soul. Um, God bless him and his family. I didn't know who Joe Lieberman was until I saw a video on CBN News, which is the only news that I watch, by the way, on YouTube. And his wife, I believe, talked about this book, The Gift of Rest. And I said, I wasted no time. I wrote it down and I ordered on Amazon. And I haven't, it's one of my favorite books that I've purchased. And I have so many books in my library, so many of them. And this is definitely up there. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoy watching this video. Please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, be safe. And may God bless each and every one of you. Have a great week. Have a great day, everyone.